Hello, YouTube. Jeez, I can't even fake it. I know I'm not happy, okay? You might hear some cussing here. Warning, if you get offended by bad word, I usually don't cuss on my video. The worst word I ever say is crap. But you might hear something different today. This is my rant video. I bought this nice, cute little 1-gallon gas can so I could fill my push mowers. And maybe start mixing my own 2-cycle for the weed eater, which I doubt. I don't go through that much, so I buy the can, but it's a cute little gas can. Well, I'll show you instructions. I'm not going to read them because I'll show you what it does. But I'll let you pause if you want to read this. Okay? You can tell it's slowly. Oh, you ain't heard me. You didn't hear me cussing a while ago when I had this apart. Oh, I should just start the video from the beginning of me looking at this gas can. There you go. Getting sarcastic. You can't read that too damn bad. Anyway, here's my number one gripe. I'm an old guy. My hands are hurt. I mean, I do. I'm upper 50s. That's all you get. I'm trying to be serious. If it ain't fun, I don't want to do it. I figure I'm not gonna make this a grouchy video. I'm just gonna go through it. Bear with it. That's gonna be gone. Okay, that's the first thing. This is my defiance against authority. Hold on. It's going out of here, right in front of you. See that? We'll getting camera shots so you can see me get rid of that. Oh. Notice I like throwing stuff across the shop. And what's this crap on the floor? Okay. Okay. I feel a little better. We're going to be feeling better by the time I'm done. Trust me. Feel free to laugh at me. I don't care. If you don't like it, go away. I said that in my video the other day. If you don't like my channel, go away. Okay, here's the problem with this. Nice little screen. Keep the leaves out, not the dirt. See how that goes way down in there? So this thing could be this long when I'm done, okay? Let's all remember this. So, in order to do that, here, let's make a mark. Let's make a reference mark. See that? The reference mark. Okay, now I watched the video on this. Thank the young man who made the video. He had some sarcasm too. I should put a link to it. You're gonna burn yourself because they ain't safe no more. That's funny how he did it. So I found this actual gas can spout. Here, let's turn that around so we can see that wonderful advertising. Anyway, this is how you gotta use this stupid thing. They want you to press this in, right? Well, I thought I was gonna have to get a hammer to do it. Then they want you to take and either, here, let's get rid of this. Don't hurt this gasket. Okay, that seals it. Then what they want you to do is push this against your gas tank. I'm slowly getting aggravated again. Push that against your gas tank like that, or try to hold it back. And I'm not a wuss, but I'll tell you what, I got arthritis in my hands, and I can't do that. So, here's the fix, okay? Let me jack you up here a little ways. If you take this O-ring out right here, right? Which I'm going to take out off camera. You don't want to see me try to do it here. We're going to show you how you take the spring out. So, let's pause. This is going to be a long video, but trust me, it'll be fun to watch. Give you hours of enjoyment. I got my trusty cheap O-ring pick. I lost every one of these. I put handles on little screwdrivers. This is the only one I saved. Okay, we'll see if we can do this. Don't jab yourself. You think I care if I lose this O-ring? See how mad he is? See, if this is something quality or whatever, I would take my time. Okay, you see that? This is what the young man showed me to do. Take the O-ring like this, and voila. Is that how you say it in French? It's voila or voila? Okay. There. But here's the problem, and he mentioned it. That O-ring seals this when you pull down, right? So when you put this in the back of the gas can with that O-ring, no gas is going to come out and go like this, right? Because you're going to have, right now it would leak. So even though this is sealed to the tank, if you leave this out, okay, it can still leak gas if it fell over. Because this does not seal against nothing. It don't seal against this outside rubber ring right here. Don't hurt that. So it's going to leak if it fell over. Well, I'm not planning on tipping it over, but I'm not going to trust taking it to the gas station if it falls over. I think you know what I mean. So now I'm left with the dilemma what to do here. Okay, I thought about epoxying this, because here's the other thing. When you're pouring the gas the other way, it has, I watched another guy's video, it can run out of here and dribble. So we could be pouring gas out of here because there's nothing sealing this. Am I lying? Ooh. What's this? See? Let me take my glasses off. I wear bifocals and then... Ooh, there is like a rubber seal here. Wow. Boy. Just think, somebody got paid to design this. Think about it. That ain't gonna seal nothing. That's not gonna seal nothing. And I'm not gonna test it with water because I want to epoxy this. I don't want it wet. So here's my thing. If I take the spring out, right? Okay, so that opens up, right? I still don't trust it's not going to leak. Now remember, we put a reference mark on this thing, right here. I'm gutting this thing, okay? So that means if I keep it this length, so it fits in the can, right? I have to get rid of all this part right here. That's not no screen, that's not no hollow, there's no hollow in there. I mean, you can't see through that. See? So, if I take this off and epoxy this together, okay, and you put this back in without that, so imagine that's gone, there's nothing going to seal this. That seal around there, when you put this in there, is not going to seal the gas from coming out of here, getting past this and leaking. It turns upside down. So, I will not be ever carrying this in the car. So that means the gas can evaporate too. Think about it. The gas can evaporate also. So let's pause and use our brain. Somebody's probably screaming, I got a way to fix that. Let's pause and we'll think about this. We'll come back and see what we have decided. I'm going to review. We're 4 minutes into this. Oh, this is one of these videos you watch when you're bored. Notice I ain't said too many swear words. I'm trying to get through this. Who designed this thing? I mean, I'm sure they had good intentions with all this safety crap. You see how that clicks in there? Look, when you push down, it does not stay there half the time. And like I said, with the spring gone, see that, how hard that is? With the spring gone, I suppose I could use it that way, but I know it's going to leak. You know I'm not going to trust this seal in here. That's when somebody already said that they did it. And the gas was dribbling out and pouring on their hand. So, we'll be back. People are like, I can't watch this long a video on this. Sure you can. You can do it. Just hang in there. I'll be back again. I'm going to review what I've filmed already. Okay, after many hours of research and development here in the old workshop in the backyard, you can tell I'm being sarcastic, and I can't be professional. Today we're going to show you the professional way to I can't do that. I can't do that. See this O-ring on here? This is my idea. This will seal against this rubber and on here. But you got to remember something. See this gap in here? See that? That's not helping either to let air, but it'll probably have less evaporation than what I think. So imagine this down in the gas can, and then let's put this on. Okay, I think we can all agree that's going to seal pretty good, right? Because This O-ring does overlap that a little bit. That's good enough for me. How about you? What do you think? Because like I said, see that little gap right there? Oh, this is how this gets air. So when you're using this spout, see the two holes? It gets air and it goes down here and it's still going to go with the stupid, you know, I've got a big can like that, trust me. It takes you 10 minutes to get 5 gallons of gas in the pickup and you're tipping the thing so you're hurting and you're cramped up. It's got 2 handles and you're leaning against the truck and my back's going out and the whole everything. I'm laughing at myself. Feel free to laugh at me. Go ahead. It'll make you feel better. So, there's no problem this is down in the gas can, okay? We are going to try to glue this O-ring. It is just full of, it is so slippery it'll fly right out of your hands with these latex gloves. They keep oil or silicone, so we're going to try to glue this on here somehow. I'm afraid to use super glue, but I'm going to clean it with alcohol. Now I think I'm going to put some bead of super glue on there and see. So that's my fix, okay? I'm confident it'll seal. And this may end up with the tire valve stem thing. Had a couple people tell me those rubber, your tire valve stem, they've rotted. Well, I had mine fall in the gas can for 2 days till I got it out. It never hurt it. And they're made by slime. I remember the name, they're made by slime. They didn't rot. Gas didn't rot, but you can get a metal one. So, next thing's going to be to do is epoxy this together, okay, on here. We're gutting all this off. So let's come back. We're going to gut all that off. So we've solved the problem of it evaporating gas, right? If I lose the O-ring, I got a half a dozen more. So there we go. Oh, I wanted to show you this. That's the one I put that little bolt for a switch. See that? I glued a valve cap on there. This is that one where the switch went bad and I made a switch. Remember that video? Of course you do. Everybody watches all my videos. I'm being sarcastic again. I won't say who does that. No one's going to watch it anyway. Somebody's got to pick out who I just imitated. This is my frustration relief. See, you all got to feel the brunt of this. I've had enough of crap that I buy from Harbor Freight I have to fix. This cute little gas can is becoming my enemy, but I will prevail. Is that the words? Somebody have to give me the right words. I know you can't be too late. No, I'm not trusting that, not to steal that. We'll be back. This is going to be a long video, I'm warning you. You're probably going to give up on me. Hang in there. Watch it. If you're bored or pressed on, just stop the video and come back someday when you're just so bored there's nothing on YouTube like happens to me. Figure, I'm going to go watch Jim gripe and complain when he's trying to work. It'll make you feel better. Okay, the O-ring idea does not work. I haven't had one super glued. You can see the remnants there. Now I gotta scrape this stuff off. Because when I put it on there, it seemed like, well, that's a great idea. When I tightened it down on the can, it just mushed the O-ring out. So, we're gonna go with this is gonna seal good enough, even though that little gap's in there. Because, let me take this off real quick. This is too long a video. When this is down in here, okay? Hold on. When this is down in here, it'll seal good enough. Even though I worried about that gap, it's not going to evaporate that much. What, how much in a month? Because if you see, this goes down inside there just a little bit. See that? Goes down inside there just a small amount. So it kind of seals down there. So we're going with that. That's good enough. We're making it too complicated. Okay. We'll be back and we'll explain how we chopped everything off the spout before we epoxy it. So stay tuned. Okay, I actually got so aggravated I had to stop and make me a sandwich. And my 24-ounce cup of coffee and I'm on a roll. I'm starting to wind down a little bit. It's taking its toll on me. Anyway, here's all the junk I've got out of it. I'm going to leave the clip in there where I said I was going to use the O-ring. Might be something funny in there. Okay, if I said this got air here, I'm a liar. At least I admit it. Anyway, it gets air through that stupid tube right there, which comes out of the gas can, and the gas can get no air anywhere else, except what air's in the gas can. So, you know what I mean if you've had one of these glug, 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 glug. So it's probably going to have a tire valve stem in it. We measured this and shoved it in the can. We had a reference mark. We can probably cheat that much. But here's the problem. See this? There's a slot in there. If it's going to leak, there you go. If it's going to leak, it's going to probably leak around it. So we're going to put plenty of epoxy around here. Now if this does not work and it leaks, but we're all done epoxy, because I haven't ever tried that epoxy with gasoline now, we will go back to this thing. We'll coat this with JB Weld. We'll fill it in here. We'll do that. But no, I don't know what this is for. These air holes here, and I don't even want to know. You figure it out. I suppose it could get some kind of air down in there, but we're going to leave that O-ring on it. We're going to slather a bunch around with the O-ring. We're going to clean all this with rubbing alcohol. So let's pause. When we come back, this will be epoxy together, and my battery symbol is low. Jeez, I've rambled on a long time. Word on my battery. Let's finish my sandwich. I think I got that from Little Rascals Watch Way. Sandwich. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, we're done. Here's how the spout's going to be. Let me go over because I'm right-handed. Might be a little tricky to start pouring it in the gas tank, but that's the best we can do. That's all epoxy. I wiped off the excess with rubbing alcohol because it never has any effect on epoxy when you're cleaning up. Just, I wouldn't recommend using acetone before the epoxy's cured. So I wiped off the excess with the alcohol, 91%. Okay, let's get you in here close. Heck, we got all done. All the time in the world. With all the junk I took off. This stuff. Those pieces for that latch and everything. And I took some 80 grit sandpaper and some 220. It's good enough. I put a bunch of epoxy down where I showed you that slot. So here we go. It'll go back in the can now. This is the right length. We'll prove it to you. See? It'll go back in the can. See? Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you got entertained on my little rant video about this. Now, look in the description, because years from now, if this don't work or hold, I'm going to be putting JB Weld on here if it leaks. So, read my description. Might be some more ranting in there or something. You never know. Might put something funny in there. Anyway, feel free to comment. You don't have to hit like or subscribe. This is not going to be monetized, so this is commercial free for your pleasure and enjoyment. So, it's going to be one that I don't monetize some of my videos. As many ads as I watch on the video, 10-minute video, you're going to have 2 ads a quarter of the way in, 2 ads and a halfway in, and oh, that's another rant. But, oh well. I hope y'all put up with it. Feel free to skip them as soon as you can hit that skip button if you have to. We're out of here. We're gone. We're done. We had enough of this aggravation. There's all we need. That. We decided that's going to still good enough. That's all we need. Don't need any of this garbage. And disclaimer, do this at your own risk. I'm just doing this to see if it works. There's no guarantee it's going to work. Don't do this, have gas leak all over and burn yourself, explode yourself. I'm not responsible. There, if I don't put in the description, I'm not responsible if you do this, attempt this. That's why it's not monetized or anything. It's just for your entertainment. There, I'm going to get growly at the end again. So thanks for watching. Now, I'm okay. I need to get it out of my system. Thanks for listening to me gripe and grumble. It makes me feel a little better. We're out of here. We had enough.